Good afternoon, students. So, we have finished the introduction part and the basics of evaporation. So, now today we will start with the instruments one by one. You all have 5 instruments to be studied in detail. So, you had broad classification into 2. So, of that, the first class we will study, in which we have jacketed kettle type of examples, in which we have to study steam jacketed kettle in detail. Steam jacketed kettle, also called as evaporating pans. So before discussing the principle, I'll just show you the diagram and tell you how it looks and how is it. So it's hemispherical in shape, as you can see in the diagram. There is a steam jacket, so that is the hemispherical pan is there. Outside a jacketed area is there in which you will put water and you will boil it. Then air vent to remove the excess amount of vaporization, and then there is condensate outlet and product outlet. Then next thing, 90 liters, up to 90 liters can be put here. After that, if it is too much more in quantity, then tilting of the pan becomes very difficult. Okay, now how you have to study? You have to first study the principle, then you have to draw the diagram, construction and working, then uses, advantage, disadvantage. Okay, so here what is the principle? Principle is steam is given, steam is applied to the evaporating pan, that is to the instrument, which passes the heat by conduction or convection to the extract that is there inside. Generally aqueous extracts are there, that is extracts of assume plants or bark, whatever parts of the plants are there. When they are extracted in water, or assume some simple organic solvent like alcohol, so when they are extracted, such type of extraction, they have to we have to remove the excess amount of water or solvent that was used. So to remove that, we need such evaporators. So the steam that is allowed to pass in the jacketed kettle, the listen, the inside one is the kettle, the outside one is jacket in which steam is there, inside one is kettle. Okay, so the steam passes the heat, that is the heat gets transferred by conduction or convection. Now you have 3 modes of heat transfer, that is conduction, convection and radiation. We have in detail how heat transfer, hence that we would be studying in the next chapter when heat transfer comes. But here you can remember for principle that steam passes from the jacket to the kettle towards the aqueous extracts. Generally aqueous extracts are there by the process of convection or conduction, through which due to heat and temperature increase, the solvent, generally water, gets evaporated and your extract becomes dry. Okay, now in construction you can see the evaporating pan consists of the inner hemispherical shallow pan, which is made up of copper, stainless steel, aluminium. Okay, generally the inside one pan is made up of copper because it has good conductivity of heat, whereas your steam jacket, whereas the jacket is made up of iron because it has less conductivity. So the inside one should have more conductivity to transfer and take up heat, whereas the outside one jacket should have less conductivity, so that the heat doesn't passes to the other side, that is outside the assembly. Okay, and one more thing, when you have acidic content to be evaporated, that is if your extract has been taken in some acidic medium, so that time copper may dissolve in the solution, okay, along with vaporization. To avoid that, copper would be tinted. Okay, and whereas iron has a tendency of rusting, so jacket is made up of generally iron, so iron can also be tinted, enameled or coated. Okay, now due to the hemispherical shape, what happens, it gives a best surface, that is good amount of surface area is to volume ratio for heating and the largest area for the disengagement of vapor. Now I hope everyone has understood the working also. It is very simple, that is the dilute solution or the aqueous extract or acidic extract also is taken in the evaporating pan. Steam is introduced through the steam inlet into the jacket, okay, to heat the pan. In this evaporators, the movement of the liquid results from either convection or conduction. So these are little all these 3 modes of heat transfer have slight differences, conduction, convection and radiation. You all can just have a look in the chapter heat transfer. I would be telling you that in detail later. The concentrated liquid is collected through the outlet placed at the bottom of the pan. Okay. Now we'll see the advantages. It is used for both small scale and large scale operation. Then one more thing, stirring gives a good amount of increased rate of evaporation. So if the material extract is less in quantity, we can stir it manually. If it is more in quantity, it can be agitated or stirred mechanically. Then it is very simple in construction and easy to operate instrument. Then it has low maintenance and installation cost, and wide variety of material of construction. As we saw, we can use copper, aluminium, stainless steel. So wide variety of material of construction is also possible. Now we'll see some of the disadvantages. That is, heat economy is less. In the previous lecture, I have taught you all what is economy. Economy was related to the amount of steam that gets, or we can say the amount of vaporization with relation to the input of steam, with the amount of unit input of steam. So heat economy is less, meaning how much steam you are putting, that much amount of unit amount of your solvent or water is not getting evaporated. So it is called as heat economy is less. Not suitable for heat sensitive materials, since you are using steam, meaning you are using boiling water temperature. Okay, so this is only good for heat stable materials. Heat sensitive or thermolabile products cannot be used by this method of evaporator. Then heat decreases on product concentration. What does that mean? When the product concentrates, so वो कैसा हो जाएगा कि it will come near the center of the pan. So that time the area, the surface area that was earlier provided for evaporation decreases. So the heat transfer also decreases since surface area is decreasing. Then since it is open type, so vapor passes to the atmosphere. Now since the vapor passes to the atmosphere, what happens? Vapor gets condensed in the atmosphere, and that decreases heat transfer. Heat transfer coefficient gets decreases since there is lot amount of pressure in the atmosphere, which makes the atmosphere saturated with heat. Okay. Uses or application you all can see: concentrating aqueous and thermolabile liquors. So generally aqueous, sometimes acidic solvents can also be used. So for cooking pickles, now pickle is not something related to pharmaceuticals, but then licorice extracts and all. Licorice is used for cough, cold and all in herbal industry, or you all can say in Ayurvedic and all. So this is of importance in pharmaceutical industry, licorice extract. So such extracts which is made of bark, root, stem, whatever it is, using water or acid or simple alcohol or something, that can be used via this. Okay. Generally we won't take alcoholic, but then acidic extracts and aqueous extracts can be done by using evaporating pan or steam jacketed kettle. This is the diagram of steam jacketed kettle in your book, which is very clean, clear and proper. So draw the diagram, all the diagrams from your book only for the 5 instruments and all the other points, that is principle. Construction working is given separately, but my advice and my instruction would be write construction and working together. Construction just mention in 1 or 2 lines, that what is the main construction, that is what is the inner thing, that is kettle, it is made up of this. Then outer is the jacket, it can be made up of this, coated with this. That's it. Don't go on mentioning each and every point about the construction. Next, write the working properly in again 2-3 statements. Ki steam is put, then heat transfer takes place by what method. Then outlet is for condensate also. Outlet at the bottom is there for concentrated product as well. So all these things can be explained in 2-3 sentences. Then we all can move for merits, demerits, that is advantage, disadvantage. Then last would be uses and applications.